Okay.
This is welcome to the YPL Fun and Game session featuring Jack and Clee 2.0, a better and updated version, Ian and MJ. First, the important stuff to get out the way. The YPL mission is the young professional leaders to connect and develop and empower young professionals by creating a community of ambitious and diverse professionals who will serve as the leaders of the pediatric oncology camping community through networking, professional development, and peer interaction. This group fulfills the need for personal and professional growth. Now that fun stuff is out of the way, a super unique yet vague poem intro. Once upon a time, I created this rhyme about two best friends from camp. Tonight, you will see just how fun they can be. They go together like envelopes and stamps. We will play some games, say some names, and at the end, we will all be champs. A little bit about me. I've been at Camp Happy Days for 3 years, camp programs director. I'm not a fan of spreadsheets. My favorite activity at camp is pretending like I know what's going on, and I've been told that I have the too much gene by certain coworkers. Next. MJ has not seen this PowerPoint for all of those watching.
I have no idea what's happening, guys.
This is my friend MJ. She's been at Camp Happy Days for a little over a year. She's a camping program manager, a huge fan of narwhals, absolutely incredible at her job, and 110% the coolest person I know. Objectives. The objectives are to have fun, remember why we do this, relax with friends, make new friends, practice Zoom, forget that we are all trying to create something completely new that seems super impossible while simultaneously knowing we're going to crush it, but still not know how. And hopefully see Jennifer and make her smile, because that is what it's all about. Sorry, Hokey Pokey. Games. So now on to the games section of the program. The first game that we are going to play is name, place, animal, and thing. We are going to give, Aaron's here, several different letters, and the objective of this game is a really good icebreaker. What we want you to do is you will have to type in the chat box, and MJ, if you would monitor the chat box, we are going to give out a certain letter, and you are going to have to come up with a name, place, animal, and thing that all start with that letter. And that the first one to get it in the chat box wins. So we will start with, let's go start with something easy, the letter S, go.
I'm just going to talk through this while they're all going through it. All right. Crushing it. All right. Debbie, giving us all of them at once. Savannah, Georgia, that's a good one. Seattle, somewhere. Socks, Sand Dollar. I'm just reading them at this point.
Sweet.
Yeah, I wish.
So do we have a winner?
Well, technically, Debbie from Camp Happy Days was the first one to put all four in the same text.
Way to go, Deb.
So for the next one, we're going to put all four of our items and names in one chat. It's going to be awesome. Would you like to give them the next letter? Count letter.
We will go with the letter E.
That's a good one. It's actually the most common letter. So have lots of common words here, or not. Casey is crushing it with Ed, El Paso, elephant, and egg. Tara coming in Aaron was first. Aaron everywhere, elephants, eggs, earrings. There's so many words. Tara, I just want to talk about yours here, which is Eric, Edinburgh, eagle, and ear. So
I couldn't think about how to type Edinburgh fast enough.
You know what? It sounds lovely. It sounds lovely.
Fascinating fact as well. I was born in Edinburgh. Next letter, we will do R for rich.
But you can't use rich.
You can't use rich.
Ooh, I do like the name Eloise here. That's got put in the chat.
Vintage.
Rachel, River, Rhino, Reese's Cups. So good.
So that's a winner?
Yeah, it was Aaron.
Oh.
To be typey fassy lady. All right. Razor, Rob, Rhino, Rio. Look at that.
All right.
Richmond, Rochester, Rhino, Rug.
We will do one more of these, and we will do the letter A for Alabama.
Oof, what a place. Or a name.
Or name.
Or a name. All right. Oh, it's so fun because they're all just typing so fast and popping up. Tara, with that, Ashley, Alvin, Anteater, Apple. Could you give us where Alvin is?
Alvin, Texas.
There we go.
Literally, it's in the greater Houston area.
Great Houston area, I've heard. All right.
Next game, Scavenger.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to pull a classic Clee check in here. How we feeling? Thumbs up in the middle. Really lost. I don't know how I ended up here. Same. Okay. All right. So now we are going to do a scavenger hunt. And so I am going to type in the chat here what we're looking for. Probably should have done this earlier. But what you're going to do is, Ian, how much time should we give them? Oops, I didn't want to put that all together. That's your first hint.
I don't know. I'll let
Okay.
you.
Nope.
Go, 2 minutes?
2 minutes seems really good. Yeah. Do you know how to make music on your screen?
I do.
There we go. All right. Some people would have these things ready, but that would be too easy. I'm going to put them in the chat. So we've got something from camp, a star, something sentimental, the oldest thing in your fridge, something blue, something heavier than a shoe, and an animal. You ready to start that time in 3, 2, 1, go.
Do we like type what we have?
Nah, we got other plans.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. All right. All right, everyone is back. I'm seeing a lot of faces here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a real quick show and tell. So everybody, hold up that something from camp. What do you got? What do you got? There's a lunchbox, some stickers. I'm loving all the stickers. Oh, name tags, the monkey fist, classic. Guys, I made a monkey fist yesterday. It took me 3 hours. All right. I love the TK t-shirt. Okay. Let's hold up the star. What do we got for stars? Yeah, Aaron, I saw the star in the back there and I was like, yeah, that was, love this. All the Aarons are being creative. Who's this? Dina is also being creative here. Love the flag. All right, show me something with sentimental value. What do we got? How to hug, that sounds cute. Okay, friendship stick. We've got
Awesome.
animals over here. I'm loving it. Ashley, I have to assume is showing us a person in her life. All right, those are great. Let's do, what is the oldest thing in your fridge? Yep. Yeah.
Love it.
Love it. Thank you for the honesty, everybody. Thank you. Lots of condiments, guys. Come on, we gotta use them up. Something blue? That wasn't the oldest thing in your fridge. This is beautiful. Like the aesthetic here is quality.
This is actually how we're just figuring out which one of you to rob. So thank you for participating.
Now we know. What are you going for? All right, what is something heavier than your shoe? All right, bottle of Germ-X. We've got a box of oranges. Okay, not wrong. Tara, is that a brick? It's a Houston brick. All right, rocks. Okay, love it. Okay, what about an animal? Yep, and there's a lot of animals. Aaron, why is Curry 9 in the screen? I love it.
Curry is very
all
cooperative.
what a good crew. Tara, you're telling me that not only do you have a black cat, you also have a black dog? It's very complimenting of them. All right,
This is
there's the cat on the back screen there. All right, well, I will give the opportunity. Is there one or two people who would like to do a specific share and tell of an item that they picked? You want to go ahead and raise your hand of some sorts? Dina, would you, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, would you like to share one of your items?
Yes, you got my name right.
Here, folks.
This is the friendship stick that I got when I was first a camper in 1994. So this is what they gave us when we first started as a camper. So it was like almost kind of like a bravery type of thing. So I actually got the same kind, but only it was a different day when I graduated from camp when I was 17. So I got two of these sticks now. So
I love it. I like all
awesome.
the drawings on it too. All right, someone else have something they'd like to share with us? When's the last time you did a show and tell, you know, with a bunch of adults? Tara, I would love to know what's up.
Which one do you want to, are you interested in?
The brick.
That was one of my choices. So there are a bunch of like special Houston bricks randomly around Houston. And when I first moved into this place, it just happened to be under a bunch of leaves right outside my place. And so we dug it up and we kept it. So yeah, there's not a lot of those.
Very rustic.
So fun. All right, we got one more out there, one more story. All right, Ashley, what's up?
I know I use my husband as my sentimental thing, but actually I have the very first toy and or doll I was given. This is Jackie. She freaks people out sometimes, but she is a realistic Jesmar doll. She is literally older than me, so this is a 35-year-old doll.
Oh my
And she
God.
sleeps next to my bed because she freaks people out sometimes, but that was my baby.
It's a good baby. It's a good baby. All right. Thank y'all for playing scavenger hunt with us. Fun little race around, get some of the energy out, any energy you had left in the day. All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I don't know if Jennifer's ready, but we are.
Okay. Well, we're ready.
So, Jennifer, we might have had to tell you this before. Is there any way we could get breakout rooms? Yes? Yes! It works
Okay.
out so
We're
well.
going- Okay, you're about to test my Zoom knowledge. Here I go.
Before we do that, we're going to
Tell me
explain
when.
what's happening.
Well, how about while she's doing
While
it?
she's doing it. That's an Aston move, pro move.
Oh,
So what, the next game we are going to play
you
is,
want to stop sharing your screen? Or,
better?
I don't know.
Can you see? The next game we are going to play, there are 54 chats. Wow. The next game we're going to play is Dog Show. And so with that being said, we are going to put you into breakout. Well, Jennifer is going to be kind enough to put into breakout
Into
rooms.
3 different groups.
3 different groups. Nailed it.
Yes.
And what we're going to have you do is we're going to give you 7 minutes, and we are going to have you find a dog,
Any animal.
any animal,
It's an animal show.
and we're going to have you create a backstory for this dog. And Jennifer and Don are going to be the Westminster Dog Show's judges. And so we will need a couple things from you. We can put them in the chat.
Oh, I was typing them as we were
Oh,
saying them.
MJ's typing them. So the name of said animal, the birth date of said animal, the backstory of where you got the animal, how old the animal is, why you named the animal, and the animal's favorite movie and why. So,
Can I add one in?
of course you can.
I'd also like to see a trick.
So now we'll have 7 minutes. If Jennifer, if you can breakout room it up, that would.
Jennifer, you said that so well. I'm going to ask you to do it again unmuted.
Will both of you need to be in a breakout room as well? No. Hold on.
Let's just all give it up for Jennifer, by the way.
Oh, no.
Doing a fantastic job tonight, stepping up.
You might be going to a room. I don't know. Hold on.
It's all good.
Cool.
I've been in one before. I'll be in another again.
I'm in one.
Oh. Well, you might be going. Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Well, maybe not.
Maybe not. That's okay.
Ah, you gotta love it.
Do
Hold
you
on.
need to do a filler or are we just?
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on. Sorry.
While we're doing that, let me teach you some sign language that I learned. So all of us work at a camp, right? So you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna make 2 rock-ons, and you're gonna turn them like this, and when you go like this, it's camp. So camp, you're probably wondering what our name is, which is happy. So if you're happy, happy. So camp, happy. So it's not nighttime, it's day. So all together, it's camp, happy, day. Jennifer, you ready?
Yep. Here we go.
So I wish I knew how many people were here. Jennifer, do we have them all? All right, so what we're gonna ask is if you are not part of the dog show duo presenting to go ahead and turn off your screen. This is gonna allow all of the people who still, or turn off your video, sorry. And so for those who do, they'll actually go to the top of the screen for us. So, all right. Looks like we've got a little nugget over here. All right. Okay, what I'm going to ask you to do is at the top of your screen, those who are doing show and tell, there's the 3 dots. If you want to change your name to your pet's name, we are now missing an animal. All right, and our judges, do you have your note cards? Do you have things to take notes on? Have your questions ready?
Jennifer's like, I have to ask questions.
She's
Well, we got him. We're good. Look,
yes! She's ready.
you're a pro.
I didn't know there was going to be homework involved with this.
Not homework, it's just activities. All right, we have 2 showing right now. Whatever happened to our 3rd? I don't know. Okay, well, what we'll do is while we're waiting for that 3rd person to pop up, let's get Happy unmuted and we will run through your dog show. So the owner of Happy, would you like to tell us a little bit about your name, your birthday, and the backstory?
Is it not corrected? So
Happy Camper Von Doodlebug.
yes, so he goes by Camper, but his full given name is Happy Camper Von Doodlebug Donovan, the Overlord of Cuteness. He was I met him in some back roads between Camp Bob Cooper, where Camp Happy Days is held, and home because I got lost on my way home from camp, pulling a trailer with jump castles on it. And when I figured out the road I needed to turn on, this little guy went across the road in front of me and he was in pretty bad shape. So I picked him up and didn't have any intention to keep him because I already had 3 dogs. But at the vet, the emergency vet, they asked me what his name was. And so I decided his name would be Camper because he was a happy camper because he was found. Von Doodlebug is because the Doodlebugs are the 4 to 6 year olds and they're cute. And Donovan is our last name. And he is the Overlord of Cuteness, or he was when he was a puppy. They said that he was probably born around May 1st. So his birthday is May the 4th because May the 4th be with you. And his favorite movie is Stop Making Sense by the Talking Heads because he watches that with my husband. Doesn't really, his trick is not listening. That's his trick is not getting trapped inside because
Mine too.
Yeah, he doesn't like to get trapped inside, so he avoids at all costs. Is that it?
Absolutely. Judges, do we have any questions for them?
Camper would not be present, but Steve is here in his place. So
Maybe see Steve.
yeah.
Beautiful. All right. I believe you're now moving on to Curry. Curry, would you like to tell us a little bit about your name, your birthday, backstory, and all the rest?
All right. This is Curry. Her birthday is October 10th, 2006. So she'll be 14 in October. Oh, goodness. She's very excited to be here, clearly. What else did you want to know? She got her name because we lined up all the gold spices on our counter and we picked curry. How we got her. She flew to us on an airplane and the airline accidentally put her on a plane going to the wrong city. And it was Thanksgiving Day, 2006. And my dad spent the whole day at the airport waiting for this dog that we didn't know where she was. They sent her to Dulles in Washington, D.C. instead of Indianapolis. But she came to us and she has lived with us ever since. She has a couple tricks. She can shake with both paws depending on which hand you give her. And her favorite movie, she enjoys the Hallmark Channel, but to be completely honest, she really prefers the Food Network.
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
Don't we all? That's beautiful. Curry, you just look like you're almost waiting for some eye drops or something, you know, get your sleepy times.
She has to
All
wait
right.
20 more minutes for her eye drops.
It's weird how I knew that. Was there a third animal involved in this?
Mittens?
Mittens.
Oh.
Mittens?
Yep.
Mittens.
Mittens. Nice catch.
Well, I was in another group, but I could go ahead.
Love it.
We're here for it.
Yes.
So they're doing a dog show.
Well, I don't have a dog. I'm a cat person, so. But this is Mittens. Her birthday is February the 7th, and she's a lady. She don't give her age, so. Let's see. I almost forgot where we was. So her backstory on how we met was that whenever it was snowing and everything, we was thinking about getting a cat. We went to an animal shelter, and it was like love at first sight. She put her paw right up on my arm and everything, and we instantly just fell in love with each other. So we knew we had to go. She had to go home with me. She's never has hardly left my side. She's been known to cry whenever I leave, about every day to work. Let's see. Of course, her age, she doesn't reveal it. She got her name because she is a polydactyl cat. So she's got extra paws on her front extra toes on her front paws. So she can get around a little bit more. Her favorite movie is, of course, The Lion King, because she's never seen big cats like that. And she thinks she's that big. And whenever she... There she went. And her trick is, well, you have to pay her extra in order to do a trick. She's the type that has to have her own stud double.
I respect that. Know your worth, you know?
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. All right, well, judges, do we have any questions or would like some time to deliberate? All right, well, Ian, do you know any sign language? That means good job. That's awesome. All right. Well, if everybody would like to turn their cameras back on, they're welcome to join us. We can see their smiling faces. Let's see. What are some other things? All right, Jennifer, whenever you're ready, you just let us know or I will keep going. Yeah. All right. So you're probably wondering what tea is in sign language, as if it, I'm a little thirsty, so I'd like to drink something. And last time I remembered, you take 2 teas like this. So put your thumb in between your first 2, and you're gonna kind of grind it up like you're making tea leaves. That's tea. It's delicious. All right, and if you're thirsty for some water because you want to hydrate, so you're thirsty, you want some water, you're gonna make a W, and you're gonna put it up against your lips like this, water, water. Very good, everybody. College does pay off sometimes. What else can I do? If you're trying to color something and you said, it's orange like an orange cat, you would make an O like this, which is your fist, and you kind of shake it around a little bit. Or orange, orange. If you were trying to paint something like a sun and make it maybe a little bit more yellow, you'd make a Y, shake it around, some yellow. You're really enjoying this event, you're gonna shake yes, and you don't want it to end, so you're gonna say no. No, you take the two that make the end and go no. How
Do you
fun.
know it? Wow.
I'm very impressed with myself right now. Let's see, Father's Day is coming up. So you're going to take your hand like this and go father on your forehead. That's father. And if you wanted to celebrate your grandfather, you would say grandfather, grandfather. So now back in May in the United States, it was Mother's Day. So you're going to do mother like this. And of course, if you wanted to celebrate your grandmother, you're going to do grandmother, grandmother. Ian and I are from Camp Happy Days.
Jennifer's face.
You guys are doing great. All right,
Awesome.
Jennifer.
Running out of things to sign.
Perfect time. This is time. So if you're Camp Happy.
Okay, this was very difficult, as you know. I mean, when you're judging a dog show and not all the contestants are truly what we have defined as dogs. However, they all three bring some extremely unique qualities to this specific dog show. So I would like to award, or Don and I would like to award all three of them with an award, but then we will give our final award, okay? All right, I need a drum roll, please. It's such a silent drum roll. Okay. Happy Camper Von Doodlebug Overlord of Cuteness wins the most creative name. Okay, thank you. And we're going by their presentation, okay? This is not necessarily a certain order. We're doing it by their presentation. Curry, the magnificent dog, wins the title of most unique story and best spice.
Ooh. Well played.
Call her a Spice Girl, if you will.
And then Mittens. Well, there is no one else like Mittens out there. And Mittens is the most amazing impersonator as a dog. That's her title. And I would have to say she wins the Best Lioness Award. Great job, everyone. Do you know how hard that was?
Judging is hard.
That's why we don't do
That's
it.
why we don't do it.
That's why you did it. Now everyone knows Jennifer's favorites.
All right. Would you like to reveal who the first COCA-I dog show?
I'm sorry. I got so excited I forgot to mute myself. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Happy Camper! Because we know every happy camper is a winner.
You have 10
Thank you.
seconds. Give us your victory speech.
Well, Steve's gonna, on behalf of his brother Camper, who he loves very much, Steve says thank you to everybody, and he'll make sure that Camper knows. And he's choked up. He can't. He's so excited.
And viewers of the first annual COCA-I YPL chat, not chat. What is
Dog
it?
show.
Dog show.
Nailed it.
I had the chat button. That's on me.
So, can everybody see my screen? Thumbs up.
Yeah.
So, I know that through all the webinars that we've done, this has probably been the most extensive and most related. If you need this information, it's too big for Google Drive, so you can reach out to us. you may do that by contacting us. These are our emails or our Instagram. Feel free to slide in our DMs and we will reply with anything, any information or fund that you need contracted out. Next, a real quick thing, swag swaps. This is our address. We really love representing every other camp at COCA, and we think it's really important. I think this has been a really great time to show what COCA does. We would love to send you some Camp Happy Day stuff if you would love to send us some stuff. Once again, I will go back to this is our email so we can get proper t-shirt sizes, hats, and everything. This outfit today was actually brought to you partly by Camp Sunshine as well as Camp Stomping Ground. So feel free. And finally, special thanks to every single COCA camp who feels like this is super hard, but making it happen, because in the long run, this is going to be something that is talked about for ages. And as we as a community are going to change the oncology camping world forever. And it is important to take a minute and remember that it is okay that this is hard, and it is okay that this is super stressful and frustrating. But at the end of the day, be sure and remember that it is totally worth it.